Donald Trump is indeed serving as the U.S. president again, having won the 2024 election. Let's revisit the topic of Donald Trump is handling the economy with updated information and context relevant to his current presidency. Donald Trump's handling of the economy in 2025, a new chapter as Donald Trump assumes the presidency once again in 2025. His approach to the U.S. economy remains a focal point of national and global attention. Known for his America First policies during his first term, Trump has returned to office with a renewed focus on economic growth, job creation, and addressing the challenges that have emerged in recent years. His current handling of the economy reflects both continuity with his earlier policies and adaptations to new realities, including technological advancements, global economic shifts, and the lingering effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Tax policies and business incentive. One of the hallmarks of Trump's economic strategy has been his emphasis on tax cuts to stimulate growth. In his first term, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017 significantly reduced corporate tax rates and provided relief for individuals. In 2025, Trump has doubled down on this approach, proposing further tax incentives for businesses to invest in domestic manufacturing and infrastructure. These measures aim to strengthen U.S. competitiveness in global markets and bring back jobs that had been outsourced overseas. Critics, however, argue that these tax cuts disproportionately benefit large corporations and could exacerbate the federal deficit, which remains a concern. Trade and globalization. Trump's America First trade policies continue to shape his economic agenda. In his current term, he has renegotiated several trade agreements to prioritize American interests. For instance, the updated USMCA, United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, has been further tweaked to address emerging issues in digital trade and labor standards. Additionally, Trump has maintained a tough stance on China, imposing tariffs on imported goods to protect U.S. industries and reduce reliance on Chinese manufacturing. While these measures have been praised by some for bolstering domestic production, others warn that they could lead to higher consumer prices and strained international relations. Energy independence and deregulation. Energy policy remains a cornerstone of Trump's economic vision. His administration has continued to promote fossil fuel production, including oil, natural gas, and coal, while rolling back environmental regulations that he views as burdensome to businesses. This approach has bolstered the energy sector and contributed to job growth in states reliant on energy production. However, it has also drawn criticism from environmental advocates who argue that it undermines efforts to combat climate change and transition to renewable energy sources. Inflation and the cost of living. One of the most pressing economic challenges facing Trump in 2025 is inflation, which has remained a concern since the pandemic. Rising costs of goods and services have strained household budgets, and the administration has taken steps to address this issue. Trump has advocated for increased domestic production of essential goods, reduced reliance on foreign supply chains, and tighter monetary policies to stabilize prices. While these measures have shown some success, inflation remains a contentious issue, with debates over the effectiveness of his policies. Job creation and labor market. Under Trump's leadership, the U.S. labor market has continued to show resilience. Unemployment rates have remained low, and job creation has been robust, particularly in sectors like manufacturing, technology, and energy. The administration has also focused on workforce development, investing in vocational training programs to equip workers with skills needed for the modern economy. These efforts have been praised for addressing the skills gap and providing opportunities for Americans in underserved communities. Challenges and criticisms. Despite these achievements, Trump's economic policies have faced criticism. Some economists argue that his focus on deregulation and tax cuts has disproportionately benefited the wealthy, widening income inequality. Additionally, the national debt has continued to grow, raising concerns about long-term fiscal sustainability. Critics also point to the administration's handling of inflation, arguing that more comprehensive measures are needed to address the root causes of rising prices. Now, Donald Trump's handling of the economy in 2025 reflects a blend of his signature policies and adaptations to new challenges. His focus on tax cuts, deregulation, and trade renegotiations has driven growth and job creation, but it has also sparked debates about inequality, debt, and environmental sustainability. As his presidency unfolds, the long-term impact of his economic policies will continue to shape the U.S. economy and influence the political landscape. Whether his approach will be remembered as a success or a missed opportunity remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Trump's economic legacy will be a defining feature of his second term. This updated analysis reflects Trump's current presidency and the economic landscape of 2025. Let me know if you'd like further refinements.